Hello everyone, let's play more Deadly Premonition 2, I think. Yes, I should think. I've done that thing again where I should get a drink before starting the stream, but haven't actually gotten a drink before starting the stream. He's gonna do it. He's gonna walk away from the keyboard again and yell from the kitchen about how he doesn't fucking do these things before he turns on the microphone. It's like it's a ritual of some description, you know? I'm back now. I have my drink. The worst streamer. Anyway. Deadly Premonition 2 continues. Did I turn my ring lights on? Yes, I did. I look really bad without my... Why does the camera keep fucking moving? This is pissing me off. The camera keeps, like, falling backwards, and I keep not noticing before I turn the before I turn mic on. So it's like, oh, look at my ceiling. You can see all the nothing on the ceiling. Like, why? No one cares about the ceiling. Yes. Deadly Premonition 2 continues. Since last stream, I have performed some extracurricular activities compared to the last time. I don't know where was the last time I was actually like. I think the last like normal save, like where the stream left off was here. Note the playtime of 21 hours. And where we're actually going to start from is here, 23 hours. So I put 2 hours into this off stream. Why did I do that? Because I wanted to finish upgrading the fucking, like, charm things that you can get at the voodoo shop, but I didn't want to make people watch me grind it out for 2 hours. So I did that off stream before I went to bed last night. So now I have a more powerful magnet. My camera is having a hang on, this is pissing me off. It's like slipping upwards. The problem is the camera itself is actually sliding further back on the monitor. I need duct tape. I need duct tape is what I need. Anyway, I have a more powerful gun. I have a variety. I also have one that has a huge amount of range, because I finished upgrading all of that. It's still not like 100% complete or anything, but it's complete enough for my purposes. Like, I got everything I wanted out of it. I didn't, like, 100% the fucking crafting on my own time. I don't have, like, all day to do that, but I got most of what I needed. Set up atop my monitor? Yeah, it just rests on top of it. Like, it's got a little clip thing, but it's not very good, as it turns out. The main thing is that I now have a Magnum. The Magnum is level 3. As it turns out, upgrading the Magnum increases the damage it does. Crazy, I know. Like, I don't know. I also have a board that now has speed 20. You can't see it because my webcam is obscuring the readout for that. Hang on, I'm gonna, like, see? Speed 20. I could replace it and get speed 10 and handling 10, but speed 20 is funnier. Also, the board handles like shit no matter how much handling you put on it. Speed 20 is the way, baby. That is the maximum possible speed you can get on the skateboard. You cannot go any faster than speed 20. As you only have 2 slots, and that's the best speed you can get. I put 2 max speed essences on at the same time, and that's the best speed you're getting. What's the high suit like? Now, the plot is over there, but I'm going to be annoying and acquire a mailbox first. That's not really so much for the sake of the items I get, because I don't really need the items anymore. It's more so for the money, as I will probably still need the money. Now let's actually progress the game, now that I've done all my extracurricular grinding for knickknacks and RPG elements off stream. Cool, just spilled cola on my mostly white shirt. That'll look great.
But it looks like its insides have been replaced with something else.
Oh yeah, I remember Daddy telling me about
Have I rested more from yesterday's tired stream? Only barely, honestly. I still didn't sleep very well. It's just very hot right now in the UK. It's making it hard to get good night's sleep.
This drawbridge hasn't been used for decades now. So the control room doesn't work, and the power's been disconnected. A password that requires 3 letters?
Looks that way.
What's this then? There's an H on the top, bottom, and left sides of the leftmost panel.
Oh yeah, this is a puzzle.
Patty, trial and error won't get us anywhere. There are 26 letters in the alphabet, which makes for 17,576 different combinations if we use 3 of them. Let's try something more efficient.
I know that. I was just fiddling with it. So, what do you want to try, Agent York?
Just leave this to Zach and I.
It's okay. I remember if you stall for even like a nanosecond on trying to solve this puzzle, fucking York will just tell you.
Zach, this password may look complicated at first glance, but you needn't worry. This is a chemical formula. A challenge from Professor R. The H that's tattooed all over the leftmost panel.
Ah, yeah, okay. I do remember what the solution is. I was like, I think it's this, but I'm not sure if that's right. No, it is. I remember exactly. I still don't really know what that means, but I just remember it.
The entrance to the forbidden, Zach.
It's not the first time I've played the video game. That's methanol? Okay.
You can't touch that! And smarty pants scientist said no.
Hey,
Avery
Ford.
Smith.
That must be Hyde, weirdo. Hi, everyone.
Drawbridge don't work no more. The machine's junk. Yup.
Yup.
You're right, Avery, but don't worry. I got permission to touch it.
Permission? Agent York, you got permission?
That's right. Permission from the President of the United States.
The president? Oh, he's a smarty pants. Okay. I didn't see nothing. Yup. Oh, won't tell no one neither.
What's that all about?
Hey, Agent York, are you really going in there?
Yes, I have to. For the sake of the investigation.
I'm getting kinda scared.
That's a rare word to hear coming from your mouth, Patty. I don't see much in there aside from some overgrown weeds, do you?
No, that's not it. I'm not scared of the weeds. I'm scared of what you'll find, Agent York.
You don't need to worry, Patty. You're my precious assistant, remember? I promise I'll protect you, no matter what happens.
Now, I think this is the point of, like, generalized... I don't think it's no return exactly, but it is the point of, like, where things really start going off the rails.
Patty, the truth is, when I first saw Okra Boy, I remembered something horrific. The most evil monster I've ever seen, in fact.
A monster?
Oh yes, a demon incarnate who plunged New York City into mortal fear.
This motherfucker's talking about Ghostbusters again.
The Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man.
Marshmallow?
Ghostbusters, 1984, directed by Ivan Reitman. Now that's a film that was filled to the brim with bona fide horror. A true masterpiece that boasted an honest depiction of just how frightening a real ghost would be. Even if you watched it now, I'm sure it would still chill you to the bone. First night I watched it, I was too afraid to go to the bathroom alone, so I made Zach come with me.
Isn't Ghostbusters a comedy?
The door.
I actually think this is why it forces you to come here at a specific timing, the timing just being not at midnight. Because it forces the game to go into the fucky dimension. Can they drop crafting items here? Not that I need them. I've already got that shit well in hand by now. Doesn't seem like they drop anything here. That's weak. Found a seagull feather, though. Oh no, they do drop stuff. Do you drop fragments? Rubber bullets. Bullets. Yeah, there's an... Oh, Capitano frag... Yeah, no, they can still drop fragments here. That's like something. Not exactly life-changing, but something.
I'll show you what's...
How do you... Stop that.
Down your house.
There's still a snarf dude just like stuck in the corner there. Yeah, so... Ooh, pantolon fragment, sweet. I had to kill... Off-stream, I killed those red shadow dudes by just waiting for it to be midnight. I did that for like an hour. Because that is what I had to do to finally finish off increasing the altar. So I have the maximum number of slots available for everything. It wanted rare fucking drops from like
Zach,
the void screaming ladies enemies. They only show up in episode 3, so you can't do it before that point. In fact, that's the game's third enemy type. There's only 3. So there you go. And I can one-shot everything because I have a magnum that does 700 damage per hit. Enemies only have like 100 health in this game. It's like massively overkill. Actually, take that back. I'm okay with that. Yeah, so, okay, so see this, like, inspect thing? This is what, in theory, the trigger that you could jump to if you just jumped over the wall with the skateboard, but it's not active for some reason. At least it's not been when I've tried it. In theory, you could just immediately cut to the chase. In theory, that would be a major skip, but in practice, I've yet to figure out the conditions under which it works. I assume there's a condition where it works because someone has told me that there is. And I don't have a reason to think they're lying, you know?
No, it looks more like a journal. Look, Zach. This belonged to Lena Doman.
Hi, Kaze.
A professor to the very end. This book is filled with all sorts of detailed notes.
Did you skip from getting the skateboard to here at once? Yeah, which was the start of the game. Like, you start with the skateboard.
She studied abroad during school. Most likely in order to get as far away from her father's prejudice as possible. Abroad, she studied chemistry and fire dynamics, then cultivated the groundwork for Sang Rouge. If what's written in this journal is to be believed, Sang Rouge is a naturally derived substance. That must mean it's something akin to ayahuasca, the hallucinogen found in the Amazon region. But Sang Rouge wasn't actually produced here. It appears that a special environment is necessary to summon the Red Demon. Zach, look at this. It says that when Lena was still known as Lenny, she once fell in love with a woman. She fell in love with her older sister.
Oh yeah,
That
that's
matches
still
up with
happening.
what PJ mentioned just before he died. And apparently, they had a daughter. The Clarksons' family tree is far more complicated than I could have imagined.
You can say that again.
And here it says that the Clarksons' older daughter later fell in love with someone in town and got married. Then she must still be somewhere in this town. Hey, Patty, did you know about all this?
I don't know.
This entry is from right after she became Lena. Zach, what could this mean? A salesman passing through town gave me an epiphany that changed my life. She didn't create San Rouge until after she met this person. And from that point onward, she started fanatically worshipping someone. She also ceases to mention anything more about her older sister, and the word goddess of fertility starts appearing everywhere.
I lost it.
The final entry, written just
The
before she
final
headed to the
entry.
Clarksons'
I don't
house.
know why this is an inspection. You have to do
No
everything in
one
order
can
anyway.
stop my plan. Not even me. My only worry now is P. I only pray the Fool King can stop him.
Shenanigans, thanks for the raid.
Zach, it looks like we've uncovered yet another new character. Who's the Fool King? This is starting to read like a
The
badly
rare
written tragedy.
plants.
And P. It appears that Lena's worried about whether or not the Fool King will be able to stop our investigation and successfully murder this P character. P. Philip? Or Professor? No. It can't be. Oh.
Oh.
No! Don't kill him!
I like how Paddy was very obviously still behind me during that cutscene of York standing up. Like, she was in the shot, but she's not supposed... But no, she's gone. She's gone.
Hi there, Hungan. Long time no see.
I think it seemed kind of obvious so far. I mean, the game's basic. It's not even just obvious. The game has basically told you.
This is definitely your simplest oracle by far. Patty. Now it all makes sense. Zach, we need to hurry back to the hotel and put all this in order.
Oh, I think this is the end of episode 3. Because episode 3 has no boss fight. And also no corresponding, like, dungeon area. Okay, I might actually finish this game today then. I forget how long episode 4 is, but since I've finished all my side questing bollocks, I don't think it's that long. York keeps getting off the board automatically here because this game is really fucking buggy. I swear I'm not doing that. Game just suck. Now, is it worth fast traveling from there to the hotel, or would it have been faster to just board over there? Hang on, miss. Skateboards aren't made for terrain tilted more than 2 degrees. I mean, in real life, yeah, but in Deadly Premonition 2, you can skateboard over whatever the fuck. Oh yeah, unrelatedly, look at how much money I have. I can afford to assault random strangers for kicks. If you mean my webcam glitching out, I need to, like, unplug and replug it, but I can't be bothered to do it right now.
We found many new truths hidden in Lena Doman's journal. Some of them went far beyond our wildest dreams.
I don't know why that happens, but it happens.
First, we should clear up who PJ's first daughter is. She was a complete mystery until now, but after reading Lena's journal, I became convinced of something. She still lives somewhere in this town. Lena's journal stated that this woman married someone from the same town. Did you figure it out yet, Zach? Who is PJ Clarkson's first daughter? Yes, Melvin's beloved wife and the most beautiful woman in town, Candy. She's PJ Clarkson's first daughter.
I think I have the exposure turned up on my webcam too much as well. I'm looking very washed out.
Which means that
I'm
just like
so
Galena,
bright.
Candy also carries his blood. Now we know why Melvin said that Galena was a beauty who could attract a lot of attention. Candy had no interest in the inheritance, and was also sexually liberated. That must be why PJ ended up coddling Lena so much. Candy is supposedly sick, but she's now become a key person in our case. She must be why Melvin's gone missing. Melvin's beloved wife, Candy, committed a transgression in her past. Zach, what was it? That's right.
Great.
Candy had intercourse with Lena. Then she gave birth to a child that we know very well. We never heard any mention of her biological father anywhere in town, despite how much these country folk love to spread rumors. I knew there had to be some secret connected to her birth, but I never thought it'd be something like this. It's beyond anything I ever could have imagined, Zach. Next up is the Fool King, Zach. All you need to do is pick out the person who acted most like a fool when we encountered them. Honestly, the answer is clear, and it's a painful one to accept, isn't it, Zach? Melvin. He's got to be the Fool King. The way he's acted from the moment he located Lisa's body up to now. The way Galena was murdered, silenced, without any resistance. His discord with the Clarksons. The words PJ left behind. And the engineer boot prints we saw at the discovery site. It feels like the missing puzzle pieces are all falling into place now. But why did he decide to take part in Lena's plan? According to Patricia, he seemed to be avoiding Lena. There's no way he actually could have believed that the goddess of fertility would come and save the town. Oh. So that's it, Melvin. As you nursed Candy, you too became corrupted by Sang Rouge. Drugs rob people of their judgment. They slowly but surely eat away at their users. That's most likely the reason it took Lena so long to enact her plan. I don't know what to say, Zach. This is absolutely unbearable. Lena fell in love with her older sister Candy, and the two of them had intercourse.
Why did you say it
But
again?
afterwards, Lena realized that there was a disparity between her body and her mind, and descended into suffering. Finally, Lena left home and decided to live on as Professor R. Meanwhile, Candy fell in love with Melvin, which led to her leaving home as well. I could only guess that Lena and Candy's relationship continued after they left home. Then, their strange love transformed into something else that bound them together in a powerful new way. Lena must have periodically delivered Sang Rouge to Candy as offerings to the goddess of fertility. It's hard to keep going with this, Zach. You know where it's all leading, don't you? If Lena's plan was to kill off every last Clarkson aside from her goddess, then her next target is PJ's last living descendant. She's in danger. We need to hurry. Zach, the climax is upon us. Whoever hit me in that control room sure wasn't holding back. The blow was so devastating that I passed out instantly. There aren't many people who could do that. Oh, they hit me right in my head, so my memories are fuzzy. Not my finest hour, to say the least. Now, what should we do next? First, we're going to need to refresh ourselves a little. Sunbathing, Zach. Let's go bask in some liquid sunshine that's just as hot as the sun out there.
I gotta hold all for that? I gotta hold $10 for that. What the hell is liquid sunshine? What are you talking about? But yeah, just to show you guys that this is all done now. 4 necklaces on everything. 3 gun slots with all this stuff. This has negative range, which is a great idea. 2 maximum speed essences, a whole bunch of random minigame crap that doesn't matter. And stamina 13. Is that also important? Not really. Like, none of the RPG elements matter that much. But they are mostly complete, and that's what's important. What the hell? Liquid sunshine? I actually don't remember what this is. Coffee, I think.
And as you can, so
But there's no place to make coffee.
next.
No, liquid sunshine? Oh, you refer to as liquid sunshine? Yeah, but York refers to everything in weird ways. Sunny D, I don't think it's orange juice. Except maybe it is. No, I'm recalling now. No, I think I had the right idea, but wrong location. Boing. Boing. Part 2, the sequel. Yeah, here we go.
Oh my lord, you sure look pooped, honey.
Do you guys mind if I,
Hello,
like, unplug
Alexis.
my webcam real quick?
Yes, someone did quite the number on me.
Must have given you one heck of a shiner. Well, let me get you some coffee so you can relax, honey.
Yes, that's it, Alexis.
Ah.
Just what I was waiting for. Would it be possible to get an especially pungent cup, smoldering with all the heat of the southern sun?
Coming right up.
My intent was to hopefully fix the webcam glitching out. It's like kind of hard to notice, but if you notice it once, you keep noticing it. You may or may not have looked it up. No, I had the right idea, but wrong location. I started remembering when I was like, oh, no, the way this progresses is that he starts looking at the pictures on the table.
Zach, look. Hattie. No, Melvin. No!
Oh my lord, what are you trying to do? Wake the dead? What's wrong, honey?
Where is this boathouse located?
Oh my lord, what's going on with you? Your poor voice is positively trembling.
Just tell me. Where is this boathouse located?
There's lots of boathouses around these parts, honey. Your guess is as good as mine.
Well, then can you at least tell me when this photo was taken?
Looks to me like it was taken during the Clarkson Campbell wedding party when PJ married his ex-wife Audrey.
There was a building this tall in town back then?
Oh, you know what? That must be the cold storage warehouse. That big billboard on the roof is the Clarksons, see? I bet you'd be able to get a great view of all the boathouses in the swamp from up there.
Thank you. That's all the info I need. Would you mind if I borrowed this?
Shoot, of course not, honey.
Thanks for your help. And keep the change.
Oh, my lord.
Miss Carpenter shows up just to, like, pull her face. This game's great. This game's great. I can't believe people thought this was disappointing compared to Deadly Premonition 1. Ridiculous. Amazing. No. See, even I said that. I'm, like, taking the piss. I'm one of the people who had that opinion. I still kind of like it, though. I don't know why. Old lady, why? Dude, she just bowls. That's it. Like, that's one of the things I like about Deadly Premonition as, like, a franchise, is that, like, everyone in these games are, like, a bunch of fucking weirdos. Like, just deeply strange individuals. But some of them they're just weird. Like, some of them turn out to be weird murderers, but not all of them. Not even most of them. Some of them are just weird.
Oh, it's you. I reckon
like Miss Carpenter, she just likes bowling. There's nothing weird about that. She just likes bowling.
I think I get what you meant now. You'll no longer be able to borrow a certain someone's power. Oh, those words woke me up. I need to get myself together or I'll sink. And you saved me. So, thanks.
He doesn't have a broken arm.
He has a missing arm. It's
now, this
gone.
is a surprise, Zach. Can a human being really turn themselves around this quickly?
Hey, come on, don't say that. I was drunk, you know.
And no hand, apparently. Yeah, it's gone. He got it bitten off by an alligator in an earlier act.
I lost my
It's
baby girl,
gone.
my wife, then my father-in-law. I didn't know what to do. Blaming it all on someone else was the only way I knew how to cope. All right? What are you here for, anyway? Thought you already investigated this place.
I'd like to get your permission to climb up to the roof. Right up to that hideous sign there.
Oh, is that all? Well, go on ahead. I know you're a genius agent. If you need to go up there, then by all means.
Danny, I'm not a genius. I'm a complete failure. I never even gave a single thought to PJ Clarkson's first daughter. I was practically oblivious the entire time. I never considered the possibility that Lena had a child either.
Also, in the first Deadly Premonition, you've got Sigourney the pot woman.
That misstep cost us many sacrifices.
She just complains about her pot is getting cold, and every time you encounter her, she makes you drive her home before her pot gets cold.
But you know all
she
about
has
it
nothing
now,
to do
right?
with the murder mystery at all. She's just
And just move on.
she's just the pot lady. That's it. That's
You figured out that it was Galena who murdered Lise. And that Galena was being manipulated by Lena. You proved that my treasure wasn't evil after all. It may have cost us a lot of sacrifices, but that still makes you a genius agent.
she's just the pot lady. That's it.
how I know I can trust
There's
you.
nothing weird about her. She's just the pot lady.
Now, I don't care if you're FBI. I'm still gonna come clean and say it. Whoever killed my treasure is gonna pay. I want to track him down, then kill him with my own hands. But I'm a Clarkson too. So I made up my mind. All Clarksons got a job to do.
And there's also Usher, the doctor who likes to create puzzles. In the first Deadly Premonition,
Which
he
one
also
is it, Zach?
has nothing to do with like the central murder mystery. Really,
Patricia
he
must
just
be in the
likes to
boathouse
invent
we saw in
elaborate
that
puzzles.
photograph. along with Melvin and Candy, the goddess of fertility. What I saw at Alexis's
I think
restaurant.
this is the
Not only
key.
was my mind
Is
still
to make a
reeling,
whole bunch of
but the oracle was
weirdos,
also rather
some of
vague.
whose weirdness relates to a
So what,
wider
Zach? We just need
mystery
to
or
find the same
implication.
boathouse that we saw in that.
But some people are
There's got to be another singularity
kind of
inside
weird,
it.
but there's nothing else to it.
Zach, that's the boathouse. It's right where the photograph was taken. But I have no idea how we're supposed to reach it. Zach, it looks like we have no choice but to head back to the
Do you know,
starting
I've never
line.
seen Twin
Let's
Peaks,
go
and I'm like
see
afraid
the one
to.
who fired the pistol at Heaven. He should be able to transport us straight to that boathouse. Remember, his love for justice is so strong that he chased a poacher's boat all the way up the bayou. I'm sure he'll be happy to help us. Zach, stop and just imagine it for a moment. Chuck's face, once he hears that poacher's boat is actually a shrine housing the goddess of fertility. What's this? Who left this message for her? Zach, you know what? I forgot all about our 10-foot giant. We still have a lot of work left to do in this town. Zach, there's the biggest man we've seen in town thus far. Let's talk to him just in case. Hello there, Avery. I need your help. Would you mind raising your arms up high like this for me?
Raise my arms like this?
Thank you. That's perfect. It appears that even with your height, you'd have a tough time reaching a spot up that high.
I love Lise. Yup. But Lise got cold. Lise turned white. My poor sunlight wouldn't move no more.
Avery, I understand how you feel. I'm sure that Lise does too.
Really?
Oh yes. I guarantee it. Right now, I'm trying to eliminate the cause of her death, but I need your assistance. If you ever see a man who looks taller and stronger than you, I want you to let me know.
I will. You bet I will. Yup.
Poor Avery. Now, I'm not sure if it would have been faster to just jump the thing at that point. You'd say Swery did accurately capture the tone with the many side quests.
Hello, Chuck.
Where's the
time
part of
has
Twin
finally come
Peaks?
to catch that poacher's boat you spoke of.
Where's the part of Twin Peaks where the main character just tries to bowl a Greek church split for like fucking 3 hours?
Oh, now he wants to catch the boat. Thought you FBI boys don't chase down boats. Ain't that what you said? Unless it's a terrorist boat that plans to overthrow our country, right?
You're exactly right, Chuck. I discovered that boat does contain perpetrators who are potentially capable of overthrowing our country. Perpetrators who are deeply connected to a new drug called Sang Rouge.
And you expect me to help you?
Yes, I need your help.
I see you got the balls to match just how big a goddamn prick you are. Poachers can fuck with my farm all they want, but the moment drugs get involved, all of a sudden you're raring to go. Guess what? I don't give a shit.
Brutal.
I can't solve this case without your help, Chuck. If you're angry about how I acted earlier, then please allow me to apologize.
I don't want no apology.
Then how can I get you to trust me?
You really don't know when to shut up, do ya? As you can see, I'm busy here. So if you're done harassing me, then,
Chuck, that was amazing. Absolutely incredible, fantastic. How did you do that?
Thanks? I don't know.
The answer lies in his physical advantage. That's it, Zach. Your stance when you toss makes all the difference. I can't get over how beautiful his stance was. Just what am I missing?
You like skipping stones? You know, I always trust a man who knows how to skip good. See, the key to skipping is how close your arm is to the water when you throw. You also need accurate speed, an accurate wrist snap, and accurate timing when you let go.
Can anyone in chat skip stones? Because I can't.
That's why short folk who stay low to the ground and keep a low profile like me can skip better. And that's how I reckon I can trust a man who knows what skipping's all about. Got it? If you want my help, you gotta impress me with your skipping. Then I'll lend you my boat.
Yes, you do unironically have to beat Chuck in a game of stone skipping to progress the plot. I was just mashing there and I got 18.
Hot damn! Woo-wee! You're a natural. That was flawless skipping, all right.
Really?
Oh yeah, you got talent, boy. And you're humble, too.
Well, I did have a great teacher. That's what helped me to stay low.
Yep, that's the key. Gotta keep low profile. Folks can learn a lot about life from stone skipping. Feller's gotta stay humble. Keep himself from getting all arrogant. Know what I mean? Okay, maestro, I trust you now. I'll take you into the swamp or wherever the hell else you want to go. Want to shove off now? Gotta make hay while the sun shines. Let's head over to my boat. Follow me, maestro.
Okay, I think that's the point of no return. Again, I repeatedly forget that Twitch even has a Switch app. I smell now because of fucking... I smell because of stone skipping now.
We gotta go round a bit to get to your boathouse. It ain't the safest route out there, so just be ready.
Zach, this is exhilarating. It's like an amusement park ride, only better.
Hold on tight now, maestro.
Do I have any
This is
perfume?
yet another
Doesn't matter.
reminder about just how vast and varied our homeland of America is.
It is not important. Oh yeah, lest you also think that we would get through an entire playthrough without having every fucking minigame in it. Oof, range -2 is actually like something of a liability for this. Yeah, huh, I actually can't hit those ones that far back. Which, like, kind of sucks, because Magnum's not that great, and reload speed is fucking broken. That's reload speed being broken. Reload speed during the boat minigame doesn't work right, you see. How big of a fucking liability having negative range would be. You can't hit some stuff with minus range. Yep, that's reload speed being broken. That actually took longer. Ah! Okay, so you can't have negative range on your, like, airboat ride loadout. It will fucking ruin your life. Good thing it's so permissive.
This is as far as I can take you. You're gonna have to walk from here.
Thanks, Chuck.
Hey, you hear that wind a-howling? That there's a storm coming. You better watch yourself out there. You hear? Oh, yeah. And folks don't usually come round this end too much. So be
I know
careful.
someone who's told me that they can
You got a
sense when
weapon?
storms are coming by the air pressure. I don't fucking believe them.
Just
That's not a
give me
thing.
holler if you need me
They
to
said
come
they get a
you.
headache when a storm is coming because, like, the pressure gets low. I was like, what are you, a bird?
always trust a good skipper from the bottom of my heart.
You never have to do that again, right? No, it only comes up once.
I appreciate all your help.
In the main plot, at least. If you want to complete all the side quests, you have to do it, like, 5 times. Which I did. It does also unlock stage 5.
Zach, a deadly premonition. How do you feel about this one? Honestly, I'm torn. I know the truth that awaits us here isn't one we want to accept. But we have to keep marching ahead. We're FBI special agents, remember? The United States Department of Justice has authorized us to deliver justice in their name. You know, sometimes I get to thinking, why did I ever decide to work in the justice sector?
You know, I'm not really obligated to fight, like, anything that spawns. I do want your Columbina fragments, though, so give me those. Thank you. Turn around. A Lagino fragment. That's not exactly what I wanted. York can nevertheless find the time to scavenge around in a burrow for $100 and to kill a bee stinger. check out this cool pathway. So you can't actually... Can you not go through here? The map looks like you can. Like mucking around here. I guess not. I guess you gotta go the long way. How strangely disappointing. Oh yeah, you know what I'm forgetting? You don't have to walk. Now, I wouldn't describe this as anything close to the most convenient approach. Especially because the game is really buggy and keeps forcing you off the skateboard all the fucking time.
Hurts, don't it? Hurts.
Oh, hi. Did you drop anything? No. Okay, so don't even try to use the skateboard here. The game will keep forcing you off it. Ooh, Pantolon fragment. Sweet. That's a rare drop, you know. Really? I guess that counts as a wall. Columbina fragment. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Good to have, good to have. Nice to have. Pick up extra ones.
Zach, we've reached the final stage. Are you prepared for the truth?
The Snarf Scissorman? Yeah. They say snarf when they get killed, so snarf. Even though they're actually called Capitanos, I think, per the rules of the video game. I don't know. Get a load of this video game.
I love you. I'll do anything for you. I'll make your wish come true.
You stand before the goddess. Mind your manners.
Sorry, but I don't worship that deity.
You always were a rude one.
Patty, everything's all right now. Just come over to me.
She can't hear you, York. Patricia's already in a trance. Outside voices can't reach her.
You didn't. San Rouge?
Now what kind of fool do you take me for? She's the consecrated virgin, and virgins need to be pure. She won't be able to serve the goddess if she gets all corrupted, now will she? And besides, she's got a resistance to the stuff. Might be due to the blood she inherited from her parents, or might be San Rouge was designed that way on purpose. Not that it matters now, 'cause she's about to die. I wouldn't do that if I were you, York. Or did you forget who gave you Mr. Alligator to begin with? You think I'd hand you a weapon without any sort of safeguard in it?
This is straight out of a bad C movie, Melvin.
Call it what you want, York. But I'm the main character here, and you already played your part. Now that Candy's become the goddess, I will take her once more and claim my seat as the king who rules this town. Yes, I will be the one who rebuilds the Clarksons' legacy!
Power isn't important to you, Melvin. All you care about is your loving family, remember? The man who won the heart of the most beautiful girl in the world. Melvin Woods. We can still stop this from happening. You just need to wake up, Melvin.
York, you really are a second-rate man. You're incapable of understanding how other folks feel. Lena was the one I loved. Candy's merely the symbol we use to restore the Clarkson's glory. The goddess of fertility is just an idol designed to guide our people down the proper path. I devoted everything I had to Lena. Hey, Patricia!
Ah.
I was obsessed with Lena ever since I was a kid. She lived in a big mansion and also had skin as white as snow. All I ever wanted was to be just like her. My friends were too close-minded to understand. Don't let the white man brainwash you, they said. But race was never a part of it for me. She was always far above that shit. A higher being who surpassed it all. And by the time I grew up, she already changed forms and abandoned her home. At first, I was so shocked. It felt like my dreams had been shattered before I ever got a chance to pursue them.
I have no idea what to make of this.
I
need to open a window, it's too hot in here.
Everything changed. I loved her female form with all my heart. The moment I saw her again, she completely possessed my soul. Hey, York, you know how they say God created man in his own image? That's what
boiling in the UK right now, bro.
She's God's finest creation. The perfection of the human race.
She wasn't perfect in any way, Melvin. She was just another criminal who happened to be a bit smarter than most.
You never understand. Anywho, I decided to follow her plan. And so I became the one who supported her from the shadows, working to fulfill her dream of restoring the Clarkson's glory. That's why I seduced Candy, married her, and kept giving her sang rouge whenever Lena told me to. Then, you know what happened? About 1 year ago, we finally saw a sign of the birth of the goddess of fertility.
You mean she started growing horribly obese?
8 years. It felt long, but also short somehow. I knew from the start that much blood would be spilled. But I had no other choice. It was the only way for me to make my beloved angel need me.
So you murdered Galena, too?
Yeah. That didn't exactly go according to plan. Galena was supposed to kill Lise, and Lena was supposed to take Patricia's life. Then Lena and Galena were supposed to kill PJ and end their own lives. Filicide, patricide, and suicide. These 3 types of sacrifice were gonna complete the blood purge. But then you came to town. You're such a pest, York. I loathe every fabric of your being. Always buzzing around us like a gnat, trying to upset our faith, but no more. I'm gonna stop you right here, sacrifice my daughter, and complete Lena's plan once and for all. There may have been some hiccups in the plan, but the result.
Hey, Player Pixel, how's Dead Prem going? It's weird as fuck. We're reaching the finale.
In the end, the goddess of fertility and her king will be the only ones left. We'll find a way to make do on our own. Hey, York, haven't you been wondering why I'm talking so much about myself? Because this is the last stage of the game? And nope, I've just been waiting for this. The Bud. Soon, she'll be reborn, and the goddess of fertility will be among us. It all ends here!
Are you all right?
Die!
The crying children next door's at it again. Crying background children are not part of the game's soundtrack. That's just the soundtrack of my life.
Shit! No! Stop, goddammit! Get away from her!
Daddy! Mama!
Is there actually a thing that made the Clarkson family blood special or just a thing? Nope, they're just rich and weird.
Get out of the way! But the goddess! Lena's plans!
Daddy!
No! Damn it! I was supposed to be the king! Need to stop the fire! Shit! Damn it!
Daddy, run! I'll die for you.
Hey, Paul.
Patricia?
If Mama and I die, it'll all end, right? I know about the real you. I know that my blood's cursed. So I'm just gonna die. I'm gonna die here with Mama, so it'll all stop. Just please, please run, Daddy. You're a good man, aren't you? Daddy, you saved me?
Patty. Zach, I need you. Give me strength.
Daddy? You saved me? But why? You kept... Daddy!
if you
I can't do it!
Are you all right?
Agent York, save my daddy!
Get out of here! York, take my CLG! And run!
No! I can't leave both of you here!
Just go!
No! I'm not leaving! No! No!
I've sinned. I can't come back to this world. We have to say goodbye here. I'll take your mama with me. It's time for you to start a new life, sweetie. One where you won't be shackled to your destiny. York, I've confessed my sins. I'm gonna die here. I know this isn't how you wanted things to go down, but she's innocent. My CLG is pure. Please, just take her and get out of here.
No! No! I'm staying with you!
It's trying to set a tone, I'll give it that, you know?
Now. York!
Let's go, Patty.
No! Let me go! Daddy! Mama! No!
I'm sorry, CLG. I've been a horrible father. Even before we ever met, I was always heading down the wrong path. But I finally understand it now. I love my family from the bottom of my heart. Both you and your mama.
Me too. I love you with all my heart, Daddy.
I'm sorry, Candy. Lena, I'm such a failure. I screwed it all up again. Your whole plan's been ruined. I'm sorry. Right up to the end, I could never do anything right. Oh, really? So, it's all okay? Oh, good. Well, just hold on then. Candy and I will be right there. The worst father, graced with the sweetest daughter. Life can be a bitch sometimes. But it wasn't all bad.
The main thing about that scene that throws me off is that Melvin has no particular reason to die. Like, he just kind of chooses to. Sudden jazz. Yeah, he said he sinned, therefore he... But, like, there was nothing physically stopping him from just leaving?
And now, I realized that at the very end, I saw him. But... she washed all that away. Every last trace.
More games need intermission jazz. Why is Buff Kid playing sax in his briefs? He just doesn't wear clothes. You know how I said there are some characters who are just weirdos and it doesn't really, like, mean anything? That's one of the things that doesn't mean anything. He just doesn't wear clothes.
Oh, I just love the look of glistening green grass. You know the green I'm talking about. Moist with sprinkler water, reflecting the radiance of the sun. In that regard, Louisiana's grass is in a class of its own. Just picture it. On a clear summer day, a cold beer in one hand, gazing out from your porch onto the garden you're so proud of. This is the
It's so weird that this song is like the most popular thing Deadly Premonition ever put out.
A well-kept garden and a cold beer.
Like, people who don't know what Deadly Premonition is know
They
this
go
song.
hand in hand, just like hot dogs and sporting events. But that grass, it's got a bit of a nerve to it. It doesn't matter how many times you cut it down. It'll always keep coming back and turn your
Like, it's fucked because Deadly Premonition has a theme song, but it's not this. But this is the song everyone knows.
Your garden was perfectly pruned and balanced, symmetrical and pristine. But you wake up the next morning and you can't even stand to look at what it's become. That's why people work so hard to cut their grass. Like it's some ordeal they've been tasked with by the big man in the sky. Oh. And it never ends. Understand me, Zach? If you want to stop cutting your grass, well, you need to either submit to its growth or force it to wither. That's all humans can really do. Hard work never really gets you anywhere in the big picture. Nothing but wasted efforts. You following me here? Now just be honest with yourself. Be honest, Francis Zach Morgan.
I like how I hit the fucking boundary.
Oh, howdy, Zach. So we meet again. Such a touching reunion. Like a little boy who was given up for adoption, finally reuniting with his true parents. Look, even little Willie here is beside himself with joy.
Casey!
Oh dear.
Damn it! I'm gonna kill you! Hey, let her go! What the hell's gotten into you? Jeez, are you okay?
That should do it. Well, no turning back now. How should we clean this up?
I'm searching the room. This room is pure insanity. But I can't let it shake me. Why did you come here, Aaliyah? Remember the real reason you decided to investigate Morgan's house in the first place. We came here to find a missing girl. I was so positive, but she isn't here. There is something about this room, though. Agent Jones, what do you think?
Me? I'm not as smart as you. Why are you even asking me?
Are you hiding something?
Of course not. Knock it off. Me? Hiding something? Ha! That's a good one. Come on. I got nothing to hide.
I thought I would find answers in this room. I thought that Patricia would be here, but I was wrong. This room is only filled with photos of people related to the case and the handiwork of a madman. Feels like I'm wandering through a heavy mist. Why is Morgan showcasing those women's photos and that bed?
It's just a bit weird, isn't it?
Why did Lise have to die first? What is this?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
If you loved someone from the bottom of your heart, would you ever be able to marry someone else? Or kill for them?
Whoa, what are we talking about?
I never heard of any kind of motive like that in any other murder case. I just keep feeling like we're being fed a story that he made up in his mind.
True. Honestly, without having experienced what that's like, I can't really say what I'd do. But I'd never try and force love to happen, if it didn't seem like it was meant to be. There are 3.5 billion women on this planet. There's got to be more than one specific person who anyone can fall deeply in love with, right?
But what if we were talking about pizza, not women? You just discovered the perfect ultimate pizza.
What is with these two assholes?
But you aren't allowed to take even a single bite unless you kill someone for the cook.
Have you ever loved someone with all your heart?
What kind of person do you take me for?
That's my line.
They are such a bunch of weirdos.
The one who took her in after the incident was Daniel Clarkson. The next in line to succeed the Clarkson family. He's the one that ended up raising her from that point onwards. Isn't fate strange? In the end,
You ask a guy about women, he's just like, I don't get it, mate. But what if it was pizza? Now I see what you mean.
Yeah, you're right. But sometimes I wonder, what is family anyway? Go back far enough, we're all strangers to one another. We're talking countless generations, marriages and birth, you know.
Humans love to deify the rules they create. It's almost like that's been an unwritten law from the very start.
3.5 billion women and you're still single?
Paints such a bizarre picture. But upon closer look, was Morgan trying to recreate something with all this?
I double tapped on that line.
There must be a reason for all of these weird and hideous things.
What's that?
A hunting trophy of brown bear with a dragonfly eye patch.
Why is it smoking a cigar?
It's probably supposed to represent Philip J. Clarkson's body.
And the elk is?
Helena Doman.
So that's why it's got such good taste in fashion. And this one is Galena Clarkson?
Why did he want to line up corpses that were killed in different places, all together in a single room? Red seeds? Daniel Clarkson.
I think what
The files, but when I spoke with him in the warehouse, he seemed dignified, like a truly accomplished man. Marrying into the Clarkson family must have put him through a lot.
Picked the wrong option.
You sure it's okay to press that?
Won't know until we try.
Hey, it's Woodstock. Look, a peace sign. Love and peace, man. Even I can figure out what this is from. It's Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Grateful Dead, and Led Zeppelin. But I shouldn't have to explain it to a music nut like you, right?
That isn't a peace mark. It's upside down. You don't need to be a music nut to see that.
Who says that's the top part? If you're looking from Lisa's head, this is the top part, making it a big, fat peace mark.
No, this is the ground.
Where's your proof?
The red seeds. Seeds go in the ground, right? That makes this wall the bottom. Lisa's head is clearly at the top. Period. Also, Agent Jones. Led Zeppelin never played at Woodstock. He's representing a human with a hunting trophy made from an animal. I feel like I'm looking at a piece of modern art done in really bad taste.
She has the site too? She sure does.
She planned a string of murders all in order to restore the Clarksons to their former glory, right?
Yeah. According to Morgan's story. Matches up with the files, too.
But the only proof of that is the confession she privately gave to Morgan just before she died. Galena Clarkson was also murdered immediately after she confessed. Don't you think it's all a little too convenient?
Well, story-wise, yeah.
And the sacrifices. None of the FBI's official records contain an example of an actual human sacrifice. Aside from the cases that Francis Zach Morgan handled, that is.
There are tons of examples of animal sacrifice, though. And remember the witch hunts back in the Middle Ages?
Meaning?
Meaning, there are always exceptions to the rule. And Morgan alluded to the existence of some sort of journal, right? I think he said he read it in Professor R's lab. If we could find that, maybe this would all become easier to swallow.
The report didn't mention anything about a journal. And if it truly did exist, it surely would have been submitted as evidence. Unless he tried to cover it up on purpose. Or?
Unless the journal never existed in the first place.
Exactly.
I want to target the top right, but I'm not allowed to. Is this a bug?
Anna Graham, the first victim of the Greenvale case. Her body was found hanging from a tree, like a goddess being worshipped in a sanctuary. Meanwhile, Lise Clarkson was found on the bank of a river in an area that had been fashioned into an altar. The person who gruesomely ended the life...
I completely agree. They both still had their whole lives ahead of them.
The Le Carre case and the Greenvale case. According to my investigation, the one key that links both cases is Francis Zach Morgan. But if we look at the cases from his point of view, we see one more connection. The red seeds are also present in both cases. I believed that he was the one who brought them to both towns. But maybe... No. Never mind.
Why can I not target the thing in the top left? I should be able to.
You think...
I don't know.
Well, alligators did chomp his arm off. He probably had it in for old man PJ too. But, you know, I don't think he had anything to do with this.
Why not?
You're making it out to be more complicated than it really is. That's always the problem with people like you. Too smart for your own good.
Just get to the point.
Professor R marched straight through the front door to the mansion. She arrived right at her destination using the quickest route possible, without having to undergo a single security check.
I know. My question is, how was she able to do that?
Because she's family. It doesn't matter if PJ disowned her. He never stopped loving his son. A father would never abandon his child, no matter how much they failed to fulfill his expectations. That's what being a parent is all about. Don't look at me like that. I know, I don't have a son myself, but I have a father. He's still back in my hometown, managing the printing plant my grandfather started. He'll be turning 80 soon. He wanted me to take over the place, but as you can see, I'm out here. But I know how this whole thing works. Even though I haven't seen him in forever, the minute I go home, he'll welcome me with warm, open arms.
Now I can target it.
He was taught how to rule as
I
child,
should have just been able
never
to select
confided
it, but
in
for some
anyone,
reason it was
and
being
married for
fucky.
purely political
That's
reasons.
annoying.
Then he prospered so much that he became powerful enough to rule an entire town on his own. But in the end, his own child betrayed him and ended his entire clan in a series of violent deaths. If that was your life, how would you look back on it?
Yeah, beats me. I wasn't born into a rich family, nor was I ever taught how to rule. And for what it's worth, I've also never knocked up a young ex-actress. But I guess the one thing we can say is that any good life needs balance. Get too hung up on one thing and you lose sight of everything else. And if you betray someone, you'll get betrayed too. If someone thinks they can step all over people and then live out the rest of their life in peace, they're fooling themselves. We always get to see how those people end up in our line of work. In the end, they die horrible deaths. That is why pizza is the only thing I trust. Pizza never betrays you.
This case took place in Lucare and centered around the Clarksons. Oppressive authority, cross purposes, madness, and love. But Katrina took the truth along with many innocent lives and buried it all at the bottom of the swamp. But there's one truth that can never be washed away. This all started with the death of a young girl. Everyone thinks that the principal thing to the tree is the fruit, but in point of fact, the principal thing to it is the seed. Now I know why Lise Clarkson was murdered first. Lisa's death was Professor R having second thoughts. According to Morgan, her plan was to perform parricide and filicide, then commit suicide. Those were the 3 deaths necessary to complete the ritual, remember? Which means she technically could have killed Patricia first. That would have been the best way to delay any interference from the Clarksons themselves. The reason she didn't kill Patricia first is because Lena was actually following a different plan inside her own mind. Or perhaps she merely changed her plan as she followed through with it. At some point, new emotions started to take root within her. She had second thoughts about something. And in order to shake those off, she used Galena to kill Lise first, in order to cut off any possible escape. But that only made her plan move ahead quicker than she could have ever imagined, which forced her to rush right up to the end with those misgivings always in the back of her mind.
Huh? Wait, hold on. Yeah, you lost me. What are you talking about?
In other words, at some point, Helena Doman decided that she wanted to make Patricia the next heir. The blood purge wasn't for the goddess of fertility. It was for their daughter, Patricia.
Wait, are you saying Helena knew from the start that Sheriff Woods would die with Candy?
Twist!
That's the only explanation I can think of.
Huh.
Remember, this is only assuming that everything Morgan told us was true. Until I can trust that man, this is all nothing more than conjecture.
Considering how insane this all is, it sounds perfectly believable to me.
Francis Zach Morgan. Remember me? Oh, cat got your tongue. Understood. You know why I'm here, don't you? Surely you must know what this means.
Do you get it? Do you get it, chat?
To commemorate our reunion, allow me
I
to
get
give you
it.
another origin.
I don't fucking get it.
The contract, once signed, will last for eternity. But only in the presence of true love. Did you hear that? Good. It's been a while since I felt this. You know, there's hardly anyone in this era who can see me like you can. And they've been dropping like flies since you first came to see me. Breaks my heart. We don't have much time. Do you have any questions for me? Excellent. You pass. You haven't changed, Francis Zach Morgan. But that question isn't for me to answer. Go and see it with your own eyes. Oh, time's up. We'll have to finish this during our next reunion.
Wait.
Oh, this is bad.
Agent Jones, what is this referring to?
Avery Smith kidnapped Patricia Clarkson and escaped.
Avery Smith? The vault manager? Why would he kidnap Patricia? Tell me what's going on right now.
Well,
Answer me, Jones.
I made a deal with Morgan back when he took me to the bathroom.
What? What?
Morgan said something to me. If we want to find Patricia, we need to look at Avery Smith.
Have you lost your mind?
What he said made sense. Ever since 2005, Avery's been working deep inside that cold storage warehouse. He was also arrested in the past for getting too friendly with Lise Clarkson. And after Katrina, he apparently worked on renovating the warehouse for free. What if that allowed him to freely modify the warehouse as he pleased? That would explain why her body remained missing for 14 whole years. Then, I did a little check and found out that he never went back to work after Christmas vacation ended.
So what? Why would you trust him?
I don't. I just decided it was worth investigating, that's all. So, I sent 2 agents to Avery's house without telling anyone. I just called in a favor from an old friend in the New Orleans branch.
No one gave you clearance for that. You think you can just...
But what if Morgan's telling the truth? If he is, we're both gonna look like total clowns. Clowns who went barging into a former agent's house on completely unfounded suspicions. HQ will have a field day with us. They'll string us up as the 2 dumbest agents to have ever graced the field. I just wanted to take some precautions. And besides, if he is lying, it's still no skin off our backs, right? If things work out, we'll end up solving a difficult case that's been driving everyone crazy. Imagine that. You and me, just the 2 of us,
Hey, Grandma
solving
Ken.
a case like this.
Hi, Caleb.
I'll be able to jump ship on this crappy job. And you'll be able to freely investigate all things San Rouge, just like you've always wanted. Besides, you know that Morgan is Director Abraham's favorite. Even if we get into some sort of trouble, if Morgan testifies to Abrahams for us, we'll totally be in the clear.
I don't care. This isn't the way things are supposed to be done.
Well, I'm sorry, but I had no other choice. You were so engrossed in this, and come on, you know how I am. Besides, saving the hostage should take priority above all else. There's no time for squabbling. We need to find Avery Smith no matter what it takes.
But how?
Well...
Thanks to your heroic maneuvers, we just lost our suspect.
I know, but...
I know how to find him. I should be able to see the other world, the way I am now. Just let me go, please.
Morgan?
It's okay, my fairy. I know I can convince them.
Frantic Simon poised Aaliyah.
I don't have much time left. I'm pretty sure that's why I can see the other world now. I'd lost that sense ever since the Greenvale incident, but it's back now. Please, will you just trust me? Come on, Simon. You'll trust me, won't you?
What?
No, Agent Jones. Remember the warning I gave you at the very beginning? You can't let him take control of the conversation.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Poised Aaliyah.
Aaliyah Davis, let me go.
Worthless Pride, thanks for the 6 months.
This is our case to finish.
No, you aren't an agent anymore.
But you don't know how to find him. Neither of you ever could.
Oh, I'll find him. I swear on my pride as an active agent that I won't give up until I do.
That won't get you anywhere. It's beyond you.
Shut up! You think we can't find him, but you can. Just how stupid do you think we are? If you want us to believe you, then it's about time you showed us some proof.
Hey, Belle. Your hypothesis was pretty much on the mark. Last week, I went back to Lucare. Then I bought a used car and got on a train in Trenton. But not for the reason you think. I wasn't stalking Patricia. And I'd never try to kidnap her.
Then why would you go there? Why would you risk so much, especially since you knew that you were under surveillance?
Because, once again, I'm chasing Sang Rouge.
Sang Rouge?
Even after I quit the FBI, I continued to study the red trees on my own. And now, I've come to the conclusion that those red seeds and Sang Rouge both come from the same roots. I also found proof that someone's inherited the original recipe. That's why I flew to Lucare, to confirm my suspicions. But I was more powerless than I ever could have imagined. I couldn't move like I used to. No badge, no gun. So, after wandering aimlessly around town, I swallowed down my torment and my weakness and left.
You expect me to believe that?
I know you've got it in you.
What's that supposed to mean?
You found Lise Clarkson's body. The one thing
No
I never
skateboard.
did. And only a few days after discovering the body, you came to visit me. You should be fully capable of discerning that what I'm telling you is the truth.
Talking much about oneself can also be a means to conceal oneself. You can't trick me. If your story is true, then why did Avery Smith kidnap Patricia?
Patricia resembles Lise. I even got them confused once, and Lise reported being stalked by a 10-foot man.
That's Avery Smith?
Exactly.
But he's only 6'7" at best. His physical characteristics don't match the person you're talking about.
I once concluded the very same thing, but now I know. That was definitely Avery. He protected Lisa's body for the past 14 years, until you discovered his sleeping beauty.
So after losing Lisa's body, he kidnapped Patricia as a replacement? That's ridiculous. Is that really what you think happened? Even if Avery did possess that sort of mentality, it doesn't make sense. If Lise was really that important to him, he would have tried to steal her back.
How's the frame rate on this version? Significantly improved. Like, it actually
Not
runs
now,
at
maybe,
60 pretty
but certainly
consistently.
after she was buried.
Would you be able to go on worshipping a goddess who had been defiled by so many hands? That ice was a barrier, a shield that separated the divine from our world.
What is this drum? Please don't tell me it was a tool they planned to use for the blood purge.
Sharp eyes as usual, Belle. No. It was part of an even darker ritual. I can't even bring myself to say its name. It was far more important to our case. And far more horrible, if you can believe it.
What?
No, that's just a drum. A drum made from 3 empty cans, animal skins, and a fragrant pressed flower.
Like I said, what is it?
Maybe it's a souvenir?
What? You expect me to believe that? You said that someone inherited the
The
Saint
Lord
Rouge,
hungers!
didn't you? Is that someone Avery Smith?
It has to be. Avery used to help Professor R do research in secret.
What? Well, that wasn't in the report.
I only realized it just now. The moment I spilled my coffee on the floor. Avery revealed that he was helping with some sort of research. But at the time, I let his confession go in one ear and out the other. Now that I look back on it, I realize it was solid proof that he was helping her produce Saint Rouge.
What makes you think that?
He had free access to the deepest parts of the cold storage warehouse.
Oh. Wait.
Meaning...
Saint Rouge needs to be produced in an extremely cold environment.
Exactly. Aaliyah Davis. You already considered this possibility, didn't you? That's why you investigated the cold storage warehouse as soon as you got to Lucare, in order to locate where Saint Rouge was being made. Then, you came across Lisa's body by pure chance.
I understand what you're trying to say, but it's too perfect. It's too perfect, just like that report of yours. How could you come to such a detailed conclusion after spending years shut up in this room? It doesn't make sense. The only possible explanation is that you're bending the narrative in the direction you want it to go.
Why do you think I left the field for 2 years after Greenvale? That case cost me not only my best friend, but also my special talent. I never thought I'd lose something like that. But ever since then, I've been unable to solve cases using that method.
Metaphysical offender profiling.
I tried everything I could think of to regain my lost talent, but it never came back to me. That's why I quit working for the FBI. And without anywhere else to go, I simply spent my days seeking truth, searching for an answer I'd never find. So time continued to cruelly pass me by. Until finally, a disease started eating away at my body. I thought it was all over for me. But about half a year ago...
Metaphysical offender profiling is what Morgan calls his, like, otherworld seeing shit.
Everything started.
Like, he has, like, a genuine superpower.
He and I encountered these seeds.
Which might be my least
long
favorite
before we
recontextualization of Deadly Premonition 1's events.
Under the seething, mind-melting sun of Louisiana. Then, for some reason, in the beginning of December, I finally regained my talent. And instantly, I could see the other world again. Get it? Through allowing the cancer cells to ravage my body, I regained the power to travel to the other side. This is the only answer, Aaliyah Davis. Truth is a surprise, born from coincidence.
Like in Deadly
and
Premonition 1,
unknown
it's ambiguous for pretty much the whole game whether or not like the dark otherworld segments are like really happening, or if Morgan's just like, if it's a metaphor, or if Morgan's just fucking having a moment, or like what.
Who do you think benefited most from the Greenvale case?
No one.
But in this game, it's made
from
pretty explicit that it's like a superpower that he has.
Many lives were lost. That's all.
You really believe that?
Everyone who survived was overcome with sadness, scarred for life.
Without exception?
Without exception. Isn't that right, my fairy?
I feel like you're the one person who benefited from the case. You were able to add a new chapter to your stunning career and earned unshakable trust from the chief. That's what allows you to go on using his intel network as you please, even though you're retired.
Are you seriously suggesting that? Sickness is destroying my body. I feel like I'm on the verge of losing my mind, yet somehow I'm unable to forget the cases connected to those seeds.
Hi, Kleos.
Whittling down what's left of my life, chasing them. You really think I'm doing all this for nothing but self-interest? Is that really what you're saying? Melvin wasn't the Fool King.
What?
Many different characters pop up in Lena's journal, and I mistook one of them for someone else.
What are you talking about?
After Simon hit me and I fainted, I had a dream. Now I'm convinced I'm the Fool King. The Fool King was always meant to be an outsider who suddenly arrived in Lucare. And the man she felt a need to eliminate wasn't me, but Avery. Lena realized her plan was on the verge of falling apart. She also guessed that I would be able to save Patricia from Melvin. The one worry that remained in her heart was leaving Patricia behind, and how her life would play out from that point on. Especially since she would be left behind with Avery, a large, childlike man who's beyond anyone's control. She wrote that journal entry hoping that I, the Fool King, would be capable of stopping Avery, and she wrote it in a specific way in order to try and rouse me to action. Lena and Melvin both entrusted me with their daughter, so please, just let me go. It's my duty to protect her.
2 bizarre cases derailed your life. It must have been extremely painful. You have my deepest condolences, but that doesn't put you in the clear. You're still a suspect.
A suspect? For what? Patricia isn't here.
The murders of Sheriff Melvin Woods and Candy Woods. Their bodies were never recovered. Katrina carried them away, along with many other lives. Aside from that report you wrote, there's nothing that proves your innocence.
Hey, let's not jump to conclusions here.
Oh, I'm not. I also suspect there's a possibility that he murdered individuals connected to other cases that he's worked on. The Greenvale report bears the same inconsistencies as this one, and both cases are filled with victims whose deaths were never witnessed.
Stop. Don't say another word. If you so much as mention her name.
If I mention it, then what?
You will pay. Belle. No. Special Agent Aaliyah Davis. You're exceptionally talented, I admit it. You found Lisa's body, then discovered the red seeds all on your own. You even noticed that there was someone else in this room. You've got amazing intuition. You're a hunter with an extremely keen sense of smell.
The Fool King might be a reference to the original Wicker Man. Officer Howe comes to Summerall as a fool with the power of a king. That sounds right,
But
honestly.
You still can't perceive the other world the way you are now. That's all there is to it. Simon, Look inside that trash can.
Huh? The trash can?
It's right behind you. Then you'll know for sure that I'm telling the truth.
We told you not to touch the sanctuary!
What is this?
What's on that receipt? What is it, Agent Jones?
F.K.
Contact a local agent and have them investigate Avery Smith's home. There are still agents investigating the Lucare area, right? Trust me. That's where Patricia Clarkson is.
Trust you? Where's your proof?
Ask Aaliyah Davis. Ask her about the name of the person who tipped her off.
What do you mean?
You're from Chicago, and you love pizza, right? Especially deep dish pizza, smothered in cheese.
What does this have to do with pizza?
Just ask her, and ask her why she decided to take this case in the first place. Got it? Pizza will never betray you. So you need to trust it, too.
Bunch of fucking weirdos, man.
But how could you have known that I would come here with her?
I didn't. I just bet on you.
God damn it.
Hey! Tell me what's going on right now, Agent Jones.
Thank you, my fairy. Car key, Simon.
Let me go.
Don't worry. Just trust in the pizza. I'm the anonymous tipper. F.
We're the good guy.
It's on the corner of 3rd Street. A 69 Pontiac GTO.
You've got excellent taste. Lend me your gun, too.
Agent Jones! Don't you see what you're doing here? This is a severe obstruction of justice. You're violating the FBI code.
Yeah, Aaliyah, I know, but pizza will never betray me.
Pizza?
Tell Abrahams to prepare a private jet for me at the airport. I know Robert won't turn his back on me.
Wait, Morgan, are you serious? The chief would never lend out a private jet to a civilian like,
I have to leave you for a bit, my fairy. They'll be fine. They'll figure it all out. York, can you hear me? I'm going to go finish the job you started. That makes us even, okay? York, she really is a genius agent. She's probably going to end up being an even better agent than we were. She just needs more experience under her belt. She's still only pursuing the world she can see with her naked eye. She needs to experience more frustration. She needs to strengthen herself. On the other hand, Simon's much smarter than he looks. No wonder he was able to go on watching us for 4.5 years. All that struggling under the surface paid off in the end. Do you want to know why he decided to start trusting me? It's simple. It's all because of the name I used to send the tip to the FBI. It's the name of that pizza parlor, the Chicago-style place with those trademarked crimson boxes. Franklin's Kitchen. FK. Yet again. They've got the best deep dish pizza in the area. Both Simon and I love that place. That's why I told him, pizza will never betray you. Will it, York?
Pizza will never betray you. Never. Hot take on pizza. It's alright. I think that's the hottest take I can provide on pizza, is that it's alright, you know?
York, it's almost time. Let's finish this.
There's rarely a bad time for pizza,
I'll be
I
there
feel
soon.
like.
Watch my back, will you? This is going to be my final battle. So I'm this far gone, huh?
But is pizza, like, you know, the most amazing food ever? I don't know about that.
Unlike 14 years ago.
It is a very efficient food, though.
more at
One
home
has
in
to
this
respect the
world
food engineering involved, because pizza is both a food, its own plate, and it also contains its own handle, which is very efficient. We also have all the same stats that we did from, carries over. Okay, I might actually finish this game tonight then. As this is in fact the final area. Hey look, normal versions of the Void idiots. Like cosplay as old Zack? I don't cosplay. I don't have, like, the build for it. This is Deadly Premonition too. Like this is just how it is. Got him, GG's. I missed an item, apparently. It was rubber bullets. Get off the fucking ceiling. Ah, I missed. This is a lot harder when you can't one-shot everything, huh? Let's say a lot harder. It's not that much harder. So I'm gonna try and get it to play properly, because I know it's like a bug related to the... Well, it's just a bug in it. Like, it applies to everything. All voice lines cut off funny. The Switch version? Yeah, it's just like universal to the game. It just works like that.
Void.
There you go. If you pause the game, it plays properly. I mean, if you tried to post something that's like, it gets filtered, I can't see it. It just gets filtered. So don't worry about it. That's the point of, like, if I had to see it, it would rather defeat the purpose of filtering, wouldn't it? Ow. Sorry, what? Oh, there's a... Ah, what an asshole. What am I moving this for? Ow. That's why you don't want to get hit by those, because that fucking smarts. Why hasn't this opened? This is still not open. This is not opening. Ah, there was a ceiling individual. Ceiling individual ruins my life yet again. Open the fucking door, you nitwit. How did that miss? I don't believe you. No. So annoying. Do they not drop fragments in this segment or something? Am I just getting unlucky? Ceiling dude. Piece of shit. Spawned in behind me. You wouldn't need them anymore? Like, kind of, but the thing is that, like, this is the only place in the game where the real version, I say real, like, colored in version of these enemies show up. Like, this is the only location you'll find that particular enemy type. There's, like, Red Shadow versions of them, but the game considers the Red Shadow versions of them and this version of them to be distinct. Later, losers. Oh, this area has a save point, but it's all the way over there. You gotta, like, do the box puzzle for it. Fuck that. treasure! How do I have so much damage? I participated in the RPG elements. I upgraded my Magnum to basically be about as strong as you can reasonably manage. Please hit this guy. Rude. Damn it. Lol. Nope. Later, buddy. See, these sections seem like proc gen, but actually aren't. So if I wanted to do, like, real go-fasts, I'd need to, like, practice them and take notes. I'll save over that again. Like, where you actually need to kill enemies and where you don't.
I can feel it, York. There's something in this room.
Because you don't need to kill anything close to a majority.
What do you say we gather up some puzzle pieces for old time's sake? So it really was you, Avery. I finally found the 10-foot-tall giant. Lena once said that the red soul could enhance people's unique characteristics. In your case, it must have enhanced your physical characteristics. Personally, though, I don't think enhance is the right word here. This is simply a physical mutation caused by a drug overdose. An artificial heart-lung machine. And this tank's filled with some sort of liquid. If it isn't frozen at this temperature, it must be a non-freezing liquid. What was he using this for?
Yes, the special non-freezing liquids.
It couldn't be cryonics. Did he replace Lisa's bodily fluids with this stuff? That's absolutely insane.
Lisa.
You don't know about that, man? I don't think anyone does, Zenoga.
The Lucari case. I never thought she'd remain trapped in ice for 14 whole years. Hey, York, why didn't we work harder to find her? I regret it from the bottom of my heart now.
Lisa, so pretty. I'll protect you forever. Yup. Lisa smiled. She's smiling at me. Yup. Lisa's smiling. She's smiling. No one ever comes here. I can hide Lisa here. This is for your sake, Lisa. So I can protect you. Yep.
Yep. So do you get it now? Do you understand the full case?
Avery trapped Lise here in that massive block of ice. He made his own personal altar that no one would ever find. And that liquid must be the solution that Sang Rouge is made from. He used that to keep her body from decomposing. Oh, red seeds. I knew it, York. Our battle began the moment we first visited this town. A trail of seeds. One of the key ingredients to Cajun cuisine. Utterly wasted. I should have taken a couple of boxes home with me when I first came here. He's got a strong grip, strong enough to crush a steel door. This must be the entrance to the Smarty Pants scientist's lab.
Like, you gotta kill some stuff, naturally, to open these doors and what have you. Nice shot. Sometimes it's simply more convenient because otherwise things get in the way. I don't think this is the right... No, it's the right room. Way too dank. Oh, fuck's sake. That did not sound right. I don't know about you. I thought it sounded great. Yeah, I don't think I needed to kill any of those guys. These guys, yes. Something didn't die. Oh, you want to... All right. The thing about that, though, is if you don't kill everything, like, as you're running through, the game will often take that matter into its own hands. I believe this is the final call, as it tends to put altars right before boss fights. These aren't actually that long, huh? But still, you gotta know. Hello.
Avery Smith. After all this time, I found my way back to you. Back to the truth about just how special Lise was to you. They mentioned you so many times. Mrs. Carpenter, Alexis. But I didn't catch on. I completely glossed over the monstrous karma you've accumulated. You met the goddess together with Professor R's red soul. And you obeyed them, just as the goddess ordered. But then, the goddess died. You lost everything, and you went out of control. So, Professor R decided to give you something special. Lisa's body. You didn't steal the body. She gave it to you, didn't she?
They stole Lise, my goddess! No goddess! No Lise! So sad! Hate being alone. Makes me sad. I'm Patricia. Yup. I still got Patricia. Lise and Patricia. So alike. I ain't alone. Yup. The goddess is still with me.
Where's Patricia?
So that all happened. Hey, Techie. I have not seen trailers for Crimes of the Future.
Do a big stretch.
It's not too late for you, Avery. Turn yourself in. Stop now, and I'll even testify for you.
Yeah, Jada, hell yeah.
That's right. It's not your fault.
Not my fault!
Yes. You were just being used.
I was used? No! No one used me! I'm the guardian! I gotta protect the goddess! She's mine!
LOL. LOL.
New goddess! Give me power!
LOL.
What happened? I'm not a smarty pants, so I don't know.
All the extracurricular upgrading I did on my weapon has made my basic shots absolutely ludicrously powerful. It's not a very hard fight, even at base power, but it does take a bit longer than that. The most powerful asset in your disposal when you don't have, like, ludicrously powerful standard shots is actually the charge shot. So your best friend is actually coffee. In a speed run of new game, you go through a shit ton of coffee. Because you don't have time to fuck around with the RPG elements. Perfectly standard. Yeah, no, I hit him on the way up, so he like was floating in midair. It took 3 shots for me to kill him. And if I charged the first one, it would have only have taken 2.
Avery. So that's your new altar. Sorry, but that religion won't last much longer. Patricia's coming with me.
This is supposed to be chip damage, but it's actually working pretty well.
That hurts. Owie. Stop it. I ain't bad. I don't want to die.
Okay, that's supposed to be more of a puzzle fight. You're supposed to get him to reveal the weak point, which is like the center of the Walkman he's holding onto. But I do so much damage that I could just hit him in the butt.
Patricia, you've become such a beautiful young woman.
Why are you here? I didn't ask you to come here. What do you think you're doing?
I'm...
Trying to act like some big hero?
No.
You never change. Always butting into people's problems. You wouldn't even let me die back then!
What?
Do you know how much pain I had to suffer because of you? Thanks to you, I had to live out 14 more years in hell.
But...
Who do you think you are anyway? You should have just let me die!
I could never do that. I could never just stand there and let you die. Never. Never.
Well, you should have.
But...
You should have just let me die! Just like you did with all the others. You let them all die!
Stop. Stop it.
No, I won't. You built up such a towering mountain of corpses.
No!
Yes, you did! You're possessed by death!
No, I'm not. I did it for the sake of justice.
Is that why you let her die? For the sake of justice?
Don't say it. Please. Whatever you do, just don't say her name.
Emily Wyatt.
No!
Emily Wyatt.
That will make no sense if you haven't played the first game.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I couldn't protect her.
For those of you who need a quick refresher, Emily Wyatt was the final death in
Yet
Deadly
I
Premonition 1.
survived. I lived on to accomplish nothing. Damn it, York.
She's, you know how like Patricia is like the partner character in this game? Emily's kind of the partner character in the first game, but she dies right at the end.
To the other side.
It's actually like pretty good in that game. It's like a whole... She dies by ripping a tree out of her own stomach.
No.
It's metal.
It's me, Zach.
Kaysen.
Oh, don't give me that look, Zach. I'm awful sorry I'm not York. But I can still save you. I could even take you over to the other side, if that's what you really want. Come on. Give me your hand, old buddy. I'll lead you to where you need to go. Just like a...
See it also for Deadly Premonition 1? Yeah, he's like the ultimate villain of the first game. And this game, I suppose, too, actually.
Welcome, Zach, to the Red World. You become such a fine monster. Lena and George could never hold a candle to you. They really disappointed me, you know? Especially Lena.
I think I may have interrupted his dialogue by twiddling the analog stick.
Stop right there! Is that you, Morgan? Don't move another muscle. Francis Zach Morgan, your story, your reasoning, I accept most of it. So just put your hands down and give it up. I'll take it from here.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey. She ain't half bad. She can't see this world, but she still managed to find her way here using nothing but her nose. She's like a genius pianist who can play Chopin without looking at any sheet music. She's got potential. Isn't that right,
I
Zach?
cannot stress enough how much I wish I was playing as Aaliyah instead at this point.
I just got a nugget of an idea. I know the perfect way to use her.
What is it you have to look at again?
Stop! Get away from her!
No! You're Zach? Special Agent Zach? You came to save me, didn't you?
Hey, Patricia. You've grown so much. Did you change your hair color? It looks great on you.
Notorious, Morgan, died.
Good. Looks like I made it.
Zach!
Tricia. I don't have much time left.
It's true, I gotta get to work in an hour. Can we hurry this up a bit?
I got to see how much you've grown before it all ends.
What are you saying? Don't be stupid.
Don't worry. When I die, so will this tragedy. I always knew it would. He and I are two sides of the same coin. We've always been one in the same. If I disappear, so will he. You don't need to worry. Patricia, you can be happy now.
No, you're not allowed to do that. The contract's still in effect. Here, look at this. Was this all a big lie? I promised to protect you from all the evil in our world. You need to uphold the contract. Zach, you saved my life. You're the only reason I'm alive right now. That one time, when I wouldn't stop crying, remember what you said? Our world is filled with pain. Evil, violence, betrayal, jealousy, lies. Unseen despair is always waiting for a chance to paralyze us. Sometimes you might feel like you'd be better off dead. But you can't give up. Never forget. Your life is your own. Those words freed me from the chains of my destiny.
Pans over literal chains while saying that.
I would have died a long time ago. Please, Zach, I still need this contract.
Cinema!
Please keep protecting me.
Morgan! Get away from her!
Wait, you're misunderstanding.
Get away before I count to 3, or I'll shoot! 1!
No! Listen to me!
2! 3!
No!
Cinema!
Patricia!
It can't be. Is this a miracle? Oh, God. I don't even know what to say. You've become quite the crybaby since I last saw you, Zach. Hi there. Good to see you again, Patty.
Who are you?
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
Agent York? You're with the FBI? Just like Zach?
Yes, that's right. I'm Zach, and Zach is me.
They are two very distinct well, not very, but distinct individuals in yonder video game.
I feel like I've always known about you two. Just what are you?
We're your old friends, Patty. Now and forever.
Hey, Maxie. York Morgan.
Aim carefully, sister.
Patricia Clarkson, I'm here.
I
to
aim
save
good. That did so. If I hit him again, it'll end the fight immediately. Lol.
How? Oh my power!
Again, that's supposed to be a longer deal where he, like, flies around and tries to get you to shoot Aaliyah by mistake, but, takes money if you shoot her. No, you can fail the fight if you shoot her. It's not like a one-hit KO kind of deal, but... One of the things I couldn't show you there, because it's totally random if it goes off, Aaliyah can sometimes cause a QTE to take place where she tries to shoot you, and the game gives you a QTE for the only mid-combat QTE in the whole fucking game, to quickly deflect the bullet using the contract. But I wasn't gonna stand there and piss around and wait for it to happen. Same.
Zach! Hey, Zach! Wake up! Zach!
I hope that when I die, I just scream, "Red tree!" and then just, like, killbind like I'm playing Team Fortress 2, and just my bits go everywhere.
Save Zach! I know you can save him!
Death is inevitable, Patricia. It descends upon us all equally. All life dies in the end, and no one can change that.
But we're finally together again! This isn't fair! Come on! Fulfill the contract!
Sorry, but this is an extenuating circumstance.
Then sign a new one with me! This contract isn't valid anymore. Now, I'm going to protect you from all the evil in the world, and I plan on keeping my promise. So you're not allowed to die before I do! Go on! Sign the contract! Come on, sign it!
Motherfucker's got like 40 years on you. That's not...
Are you sure you're prepared for everything that entails? You can only break the rules once.
And every time you break the rule, it costs you $100.
So make sure you have lots of money before you break the rules. This is the theme of the first game.
Listen to me, Patricia. When Zach wakes up, I want you to tell him something. This is our final farewell. Thank you so much for all you've done. Over all those years, you never forgot about me, did you? It's been so long since we've seen each other, but I know you always kept me in your heart. That's That's what kept me alive. I owe it all to you, Zach. Thank you. And goodbye.
I really wish you got to fight, like, giant tree Morgan as Aaliyah instead. I think it's kind of fucked up this character, like,
Thank you.
only exists
Thank you, York.
and just to get, like, possessed at the ending. It's like, great, thanks.
Thank you.
He who fights with monsters should see to it that he himself does not become a monster. And if you gaze long into an abyss, the abyss also gazes.
Like, I think that's GG. I think the case and boss fight is the game's final thing. Where did we call time for this run again? I don't remember. I did this once. Case and dies. Yeah, I think that's the final, like, actual input. You call time at 400 stamps. I will call time at kicking your ass!
Were lost. Avery Smith was indicted on 11 charges, including kidnapping Patricia Clarkson, illegally disposing of Lise Clarkson's corpse, and distributing the illegal substance known as Sang Rouge. He's currently serving a term of 381 years at a state prison in Angola, Louisiana. His first possible scheduled review for parole could happen in 127 years at the earliest. Aaliyah Davis's assistance in solving the case was officially acknowledged, and she was transferred to the DC HQ. Thanks to Boston Chief Robert Abraham's support, she was officially allowed to join the Sang Rouge Investigative Task Force. Later, it was reported that her younger brother began to show small signs of recovery from his addiction. Simon Jones was finally freed from his mission to monitor a certain ex-agent and returned to the Boston branch. He was given a brand new computer and put back on data analysis, but never worked another big case. Instead, he spends most of his time at the office doing Sudoku. And so, after 14 long years, the curtain on this gruesome case was finally closed.
Blink slowly.
Lucare still suffers from the aftermath of the plan set into motion by Professor R, aka Helena Doman. She was clearly smart enough to restore the Clarksons' empire on her own, yet she never tried to. The true reason behind her tragic downfall remains shrouded in mystery. A person's life can be greatly affected by the tiniest of anomalies, such as buttoning the wrong shirt button. Just like how this genius, who once inspired great expectations, went on to become infamous as one of the South's most inhuman criminals. And now, after a very long time, life is finally starting to return to Lucare.
Deadly Premonition 2, folks. I actually didn't think I'd finish it this stream, but I forgot that episode 4 is actually pretty short. Now do it all again, but faster. That's the key, my dude. That's it. You've got it. You get it perfectly. But wait! Look at this. Slursincnidius spect. Heave. A secret lies here. Someone told me what it actually, like it's like an anagram for something, and it's something stupid. I forget what it is. How was Deadly Premonition 2? Deadly Premonition 2 sucks. It's great. It's just a Steam code for Deadly Premonition 2. But in DV1's credits, it was alphabetical. In this, it's just like there's multiple E's. It's an anagram. Game owns, game sucks. Yeah, that's my... I've got a review of this game on Steam that says, this game sucks, it's great. Ultimately, like, thumbs up, this game sucks, it's great. That's all I put. The like keyboard mouse controls is bonkers? It is! That's really stupid. I'm impressed they had the balls to release a PC version of this game that doesn't work with keyboard and mouse. Pull to Win shows up a lot on games I play on this stream. Who are Pull to Win? Like, there seem to be some sort of, like, QA outsourcing place. But they show up a fuck ton in things I play. Yeah, I can understand recommending a controller, but, like, the fact it doesn't work at all is crazy. The Devil's Whispers into Zack. Great. Think about how many people had to work on this game to get it like this. Think about the fact that making a game is a ridiculously complicated fucking endeavor. That it takes this many people. And entire outsourcing companies. You love that people made this. Produce and author. we absolutely sure that people made this? Source?
Dead tea premonition!
Guys, I gotta sneeze.
Oh no!
Post-credit scene.
I stole this from Professor R's lab.
I figured you would.
I've read through it dozens of times, but it still doesn't make sense to me. I mean, at some point her plan started to collapse, right? Otherwise, I probably would have been killed early on. But here I am, alive and breathing. And the stalker who harassed me for years has been arrested too. Not only that, but now I have a brand new life waiting for me as heir to the Clarkson Empire. Both Le Carre and the Clarkson's industries are finally showing signs of recovering. It's just hard for me to believe that this all went according to her plan.
Yes, I understand how you feel. No matter how you look at it, things couldn't possibly have ended up perfectly in accordance with her plan.
How can you be sure of that?
You earned a new life for yourself through the effort you put into it. It definitely wasn't something that Lena gave to you. You made this life possible. You didn't do it all on your own, of course. You were only able to come this far thanks to everyone who supported you along the way. Could anyone really believe that Lena was the one who orchestrated all this? There's no way. I'm positive. All the people you've met thus far, and all the things you've experienced, created the person you are now. Lena's just one of those people, and nothing more.
You really think so?
Still, York and I both fell for that message of hers. Maybe her plan really is still moving forward after all.
Pay attention to the
Stop
bottom right
joking
here.
around. I'm seriously concerned about this.
Sorry, Patty.
What am I going to do with you, Zach?
By the way, did you change your hair color back in order to signify some important decision you made?
Yeah, I guess I did. After losing everything, I finally found my true self. So I've decided to accept everything that comes to me from this point on.
I think that color looks great on you.
Really? Thanks, Zach. I'll never give up. I'm determined to overcome my cursed blood, whatever it takes.
And you will. That's why York chose you to be his assistant, you know. He always knew you had it in you.
Wow, he really thought that highly of me? Suddenly I feel really motivated now. This is crazy. I don't even know what I should get started with first.
Now that's the Patricia Clarkson I know.
Oh, I got it. I want to go and get one of Alexis's chocolate sundaes.
Not a bad idea. They are to die for.
Yeah, they're like the deadly premonition of ice cream.
Deadly premonition,
well,
lol.
So long, Zach. I'll come visit you next summer. Louisiana summers are just too hot for me to handle.
You're always welcome here. Bye now.
Okay, so I think that like the Zach York chat log thing down there is kind of funny, but also I don't get it. I don't get the logistics of that. It's like, yeah, no, they're talking in like line or some shit. Does the other one get line service?
Another wonderful day. Now, time for some coffee. No matter what the plan is, coffee should always come first. Isn't that right, Emily?
This is normal. Completion time, nearly 26 hours. None? Now my save data has a clear mark. And the title screen has in fact changed. Just a little bit. Now you can start the you can chapter select from wherever the fuck, and gracefully it even lets you chapter select from whether or not you want to do like the talky bits beforehand for each chapter, which no. But there it is. There's my New Game Plus save file. So I have that. But I could also start a new game. For new game runs. You know what I'm saying? New game. New game. Think about new game, new game. But I think the thing about this, though, is that if you start from, like, New Game Plus file... For the record, there's nothing particularly special about New Game Plus. It's just the game again, except you get to keep all the crap that you accumulated during the initial playthrough.
God damn it. What a way to start
Up
the
to
new
and
year.
including having to do
This
all
ran
of
out
this
dead
shit
by
again.
Easter.
Quiet down, Agent Jones. You're on the clock.
Quiet down. Ha! You have any idea what you've done? I'd be half naked in Havana right now if you hadn't shown up. Soaking up some rays, surrounded by a harem of bikini queens.
It's hard if he...
I know. Speed running, speed running, speed running, speed.
He's more... I'll just first... You did... Do you that? The first in this... You are... That maybe.
Sadly, this run starts with way too much of this. I have a specific reason I'm like mashing through this. I had something I wanted to try. You have to mash through all of this? Absolutely. Oh, that one.
But we know. Don't
That would drive you fucking crazy? Oh yeah, man, no, but on the other hand, me, I love it. I'm all about the mashing. It's great. Turbo runs it. Here's the thing, Turbo wouldn't help that much, because you'd pick the wrong option all the fucking time. Because, like, there are, like, red herrings in this segment. There are options that don't really go anywhere.
Do you recognize these?
I don't.
And what? But you. I just one. This it's the bound and
the other me.
I can't skip this dialogue line.
My better half.
This one's not allowed. This one's just, you're not allowed to do it. I'm going to try the New Game Plus skip, is my plan for this. If it works, then lol, the Mao. It didn't work when I did it on the Switch off a fresh New Game Plus save, so I'm wondering if there's some other parameter to it.
Zach.
It might require, like, pre-save, like, maybe if you've seen the scene that triggers it on the currently active, like, boot of the game, it works, which in that case I would probably consider it not, like, reasonable to allow in single segment runs, but I don't know. I'm just investigating, alright?
Isn't that?
Dead T Premonition. Aid Nindy. Aid the Nindy. They need all the help they can get. Yeah, you do in fact have to mash through all the dialogue. Look, I never said this was going to be a good speedrun. I just said I was going to do it. Yeah, I've got my life and... You don't even need to re-equip the doors and stuff. It's already all there. It's maximum skate speed. I've already got it. You can't even... It doesn't even let you go down. It really, like, blocks you from going down the stairs until you fucking do this. That's just sad, man. Sadly, your clothes don't carry... I mean, okay, your clothes do carry the New Game Plus, but it doesn't, like, remember the suit you're wearing, I think. What is this game about? It's about. And that's the most I can say. I did it! I organized the evidence! There's no options you need to pick from there, there's only one, so it does it automatically if you mash. I wonder if I got enough stamps to unlock a new outfit. No, sadly not. I'm 8 stamps off a new outfit. The worst game. Oh no, it does remember. Okay, I guess it does actually remember the outfit you're wearing. That means you've got to get 400 stamps so you can do your run in the purple suit, so everyone knows you're really hardcore. What do you know with New Game Plus? Nothing really. It's just New Game Plus. You can play the game again, but you keep all the crap you've collected. And I mean all the crap you've collected. Like, all this shit, this is still here. All of the stamps are still here, and, I'm not sure where I can even show this, but all of my, like, accumulated charms, they're still there. Now, I wonder if this still fucks up on this version of the game. This has funny bug.
Now let's start. Alexa. Now, first, do you know what the
I will do 100% if I get 3,000 subs. Then and only then will you convince me to do this shit.
And how about that Hoongan? What a...
Oh, no duplicate, York this time. I guess they fixed that bug. 3,000 subs, I say. 3,000, I say.
Hey, you. You
Do what I don't. It's like you.
Okay, I have maintained my board speed.
Melvin called you a strange name. CLG, I think.
And all of my tricks. Oh, actually, hang on. There's one thing I wanted to investigate. The sewer grates. Do I keep the side quest rewards? Oh, I do. Yeah, that was okay. So that was like worth doing then, because then if you want New Game Plus, you get to keep all the shit. Meaning I can continue to accrue mad stacks from looking through grates. There's nothing that can go wrong now. Although, frustratingly, I don't think fast travel is activated. Like, yeah, no. It's not. It's you still have to re-unlock all the fast travel points. That's horseshit. Right, here's the skip. Fucking jump into there, mate. But I don't think it'll work. I'm gonna try it anyway. But I'll give it a go. Alright, I'm going way too fast. Like, actually too fast for this? Alley-oop. Oh, fuck, that's way too much height. Stop, stop, land. Thanks. Piss! See, no trigger to activate. Someone has told me that this works, but I have not been able to reproduce this on either version of the game, so I'm not entirely sure what the deal is. No one can say I didn't give it a try. But there you go, like, the jump is perfectly makeable, but there is no trigger to advance to the, like, to the end of the... That'd be really funny if that worked. I'd be willing to bet you could get this run under an hour. Because, like, you jump from episode 1 to the end of the game. Also, I think the game just auto-saved with me in here. Good thing I man- oh, alright, it's really buggy around here. You can't- it forces you off the skateboard for... Try to use the skateboard and- no skate. I swear, I'm not pressing anything to get off it, the game just does it automatically. The problem is that once you're in here, mate, you're fucked. You can't get out, because fuck you. This jump is, like, not hard to perform by accident, either. Oh!
He's gamer!
That would be by the way, that's only possible to get out of because I unlocked Ollie in the previous playthrough. If you didn't unlock it, that would not work. Escape is area 1 if it's linked to the prologue, so it should be clear to like being given the gun. I tried to do it after being given the gun on the Switch version as well. That also didn't work. Could you get in there without Ollie though? Yes, you can. You can get in without Ollie, but not out. You just need to have enough speed going off the ramp. Now, speaking of having enough speed going off the ramp... I need more... I want a better lineup to that. I didn't get a very good jump off it. You can't, unfortunately, you can't get, like, the biggest air. I wish you'd get bigger air than that. Fuck. Now, I know what you're thinking, chat. You're thinking, Punchy, are you really trying to get out of bounds?
Yep!
Stop, I fucking hate the thing, like, roads launching you is the stupidest shit. This game sucks! Ow! No, that was way too early, that was pathetic. That was absolutely the saddest shit. That was worst gamer hours. That was the worst gamer moment of the year so far, I think.
Oh, he's a great gamer! He's the best gamer! He's the most! Woo!
He's fucking out of there, boy! He's out of bounds! Woo! Aww.
Oh no! He's no longer gamer!
Dank. Who put a wall there? Another one? Yo, check out this seam. They never thought I'd be back here. They thought wrong. Never expect a gamer to not get in places. If I get off, does Patricia still appear? Hey, she does.
Patty, what's that?
That tree? Or the water tower?
That thing.
I love being out of bounds. That's weird. That, like, kind of has collision, but not quite. I'd say it has low-fat collision. Maybe 1%, you know? Oh. I didn't actually... I want to say, I didn't know that getting out of bounds there worked. I just had the feeling that it might. Like, in a game like this, surely, you know? I have a sense I might not be able to get back out, though. Oh, fuck, I've hit another wall. Oh no, it's caged in! It's supposed to be a river? It's the Mississippi.
Should have made a bigger wall for this gamer.
Alright, but I'm fucking stuck back here, dude. There's nothing to do. I've broken everything. I don't even have the gun, so I can't even shoot Patty. I didn't pick up the gun before doing this, so like I can't even like. Well, that was funny. Not helpful. Not useful at all, but it was funny. I think you'll all give me that. And so, with that, friends, I say... Red Tree! Stream's over.
Thanks for watching.
That's Deadly Premonition 2, folks. I finished the game. And now I can start working on
Speedrun. Ooh, speedrun.
What, you thought I was going to stop playing Deadly Premonition 2? Lamau.
But yes, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, drop me a follow on the twitch.tv. Oh, excuse me.
I think tomorrow, I'll probably be doing Deadly Premonition 2 exactly tomorrow, though, because the run is probably too long well, I have to see, but I'd rather dedicate a weekend to it, because I'm honestly not sure how long it's going to be. Like, on the Switch, the run is it's a little south of 5 hours long, which is longer than I stream for on a weekday. But the PC version is immeasurably faster. Like, so much of that fucking Switch version time is loads. So much of it. But, like, not all of it, and I wouldn't even say a majority of it, but, like, a lot of it is loading. I think tomorrow I'm going to tackle some of my times on Eve Remake again or something. There's a loadless timer available for that game now, so, I feel a need to redo my runs of that game for leaderboard purposes, even though that kind of annoys me a bit. Especially because the auto-split is kind of over-engineered. Like, yeah, you have to, like, mod the game to make it work, and it's like, this is very overcomplicated for an RPG Maker game. Is there anyone? I think I'll send you guys over to Wolf DNC. They're doing Parasite Eve, the first game, on, it says very hard mode, I think. I don't know what that means precisely. I don't know if it's like a mod or something that they're playing. I don't know. Probably. I've never heard of a hard mode for Parasite Eve, so I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. Let's go take a look. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Ta-ta for now. Bye-bye.